Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some of the Fresh Market brand cheese straws. We have the aged Sharp Cheddar, White Cheddar Parmesan,
Pimento, which sounds interesting, Buffalo Spice, no sorry, Bagel Spice, and Buffalo.
Bagel Spice, yeah. These were $4.99 a box at the Fresh Market. The Fresh Market is a grocery store. It's a chain. So this is going to be the aged Sharp Cheddar. They come in a bag like this. I'm going to let you take care of that. It says, cheddar cheese straws are a savory, versatile classic. Ours combine extra sharp aged cheddar cheese with a dash of cayenne pepper for pleasantly, what is that word? Piquant? Pleasantly something flavor. Each zesty bite has just enough heat to keep you coming back. Our cheese straw recipes use rich cream butter, fine aged cheeses, and wheat flour for flaky, delicate consistency and robust flavor. Pair these southern snacks with appetizers, soups, or salad. Cocktail optional. 9 straws are 160 calories, and you get 6 servings in the box.
Definitely has some heat. Good little tingle. Here you go, put the bag of box. A little confusing. I don't know why I know I've had cheese straws before, and I should have expected them to be more bread-like, with a little bit of cheese flavor. That's what they are. Almost like a bread stick. It's very soft.
I taste mainly, it tastes like flour.
Yeah, it's bready, like a cracker more than anything.
Yeah, it's like
with a little bit of cheese flavoring, almost like a Cheez-It. But
to me, it reminds me of like a biscuit. It literally tastes like a biscuit.
I can see that. Because you do get the underlying flour flavor. There
is some spice to it, and I think if you can't do spice at all, these would probably be too spicy for you, because it is where I was chewing it in the back of my mouth. It does have a spice in there.
Oh yeah, I get it in the back of my throat.
But the flavor, I do get some cheese. There is a cheese flavor there.
Cheddar cheese is the #1 ingredient, then it's wheat flour.
But I'm mainly getting that wheat flour flavor. That's the strongest flour, and then cheese, and then the spice is what I'm getting.
They're okay.
They're okay. Those would not be a repurchase for me.
No.
They're softer than what I thought.
Yeah, I think they're more bread-like.
I was expecting them to be a little bit crunchy, and those aren't, at least. Now these are the White Cheddar Parmesan, and they have an Italian twist. So they have white cheddar mingles with rosemary, garlic, and Parmesan. Now, Kevin's not a huge fan of rosemary, so it just all depends on how much they put in here. 140 calories for 9.
A lot. That's a lot of rosemary. That rosemary literally kills all other flavors in there.
I like them.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, that's almost all rosemary.
That is so delicious to me.
It's not, if you like rosemary, I think you would love that.
I think it is wonderful.
The cheese is gone though.
No, I'm getting the cheese too.
No.
I'm getting the cheese, I'm getting the rosemary. Those, in my book, are dangerous because I like them that much. I could eat half of that box.
Now the texture is basically the same. It's still got that soft texture, but you don't get the all floury flavor.
Yes, and so it doesn't bother me. The texture doesn't bother me as much, because the texture with the flavor in the first one, it was like I'm eating a biscuit. It was just different. This has so much flavor, that rosemary flavor. I think it's terrific.
It has settled in more of a rosemary cheese flavor that the aftertaste.
But you need to like rosemary. I really like rosemary, and so that's for me. This is Pimento Cheese.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one.
Escape to your southern roots with one bite of our classic cheese straw recipe. Mixed with pimento, cracked pepper, and garlic. With a flavorful cheddar twist. So it's the same calories. Is this them? They look darker.
These are more broken in the bag than the other ones have been.
like those very much, but they have less flavor than the ones with the rosemary.
Oh yeah.
The white cheddar Parmesan.
Much less.
But that one has so far the strongest cheese flavor. For me.
I could see that. Yeah. It doesn't. If you were just giving me a couple of these and said what flavor is this, I would just say cheese. I wouldn't say pimento.
I would say Sharp Cheddar cheese. Yeah, I wouldn't say pimento at all.
Although knowing it's pimento, I get the flavor of the pimentos a little bit, but it's only because I know it.
I really like the cheese flavor. It is like a sharp cheddar cheese flavor. It's the texture's nice.
I like the pimento better than the rosemary.
Once again, I could eat the whole box of that. Yeah. So this is going to be Bagel Spice.
This should be it. I like a Bagel Spice.
So this has chia seed, onion, and garlic. It says everything Bagel Spice, hold the bagel.
Wow, smell it.
Oh gosh, that smells good.
It smells like garlic.
Oh, it smells good.
If you've ever had a really good everything bagel with cheese on it, that's what that tastes like.
Onion.
An onion, yeah.
Ooh, I love that onion.
I used to get a cheese and onion bagel years ago. Every day I would get one, and they were huge. They were this big around.
Where did you buy those?
They came to our office.
Oh.
Back when I did computer work, they would come to our office with this basket of bagels, and you would buy them.
You were eating good.
And they were still hot.
Really?
And you get a tub of like cream cheese with it. Oh, it's excellent.
I'm just now hearing about this.
You knew about it at the time.
I forgot. Those are delicious.
They're very, very good. I love that there is a garlic and oniony kind of flavor, but the cheese really comes through, and you really just really get the good spices out of that.
For me, the onion is the #1 flavor in that one.
That's my best one.
Is the onion.
Put that in front of rosemary.
Cover up the rosemary, yeah. Okay, buffalo.
Yeah, so far that's been my favorite one.
Buffalo is paprika, garlic, paprika, cayenne, and blue cheese. Same calories.
Really smell like much.
Greensboro, North Carolina. Thefreshmarket.com is their website. Thank you.
They'll probably knock these things bigger.
They
like
seem
that
thicker.
Seems longer.
Wow.
Definitely get some heat.
Yes, yes, there is a kick.
You know, they don't taste like buffalo.
No.
But they kick like buffalo.
yeah. They
burn.
Yes, that packs some heat.
That almost tastes more like a hot cheese than buffalo, because I don't get that
vinegar.
Like vinegary, hot saucy kind of flavor that you do with buffalo.
Right.
But boy, you get the tingle.
Yes, if you are a fan of heat and cheese, you would like these. But
kind of like a pepper jack, but on steroids. You know, like
really.
Heat-wise.
Yeah, more like a habanero or something. Yeah. It's very, very hot.
Yeah, it's good. But it's too hot for me to enjoy all the time.
Yes, this is. It's not like a flaming hot, but it's
hot enough.
It's hot enough. Like if a flaming hot was like a 10, this is probably a 7.5. Yeah.
My favorite's the Bagel Spice.
It's already got the.
No, 100. It'd be this and the pimento are my 2 favorites, and then I would pick the buffalo as my 3rd.
Okay, so we're picking 3.
Well, I'm just saying if I had to pick a 3, I'd pick
White Cheddar Parmesan's my favorite because I love the rosemary.
And then you pick the bagel.
No, then I'm gonna pick the pimento because I just love that it has that base cheese flavor that I love. But then I'm picking the bagel.
Like I said, if I liked rosemary, I would have picked those 2 because they are rosemary. I mean, you get that flavor. So if I liked rosemary, I would have picked that probably as my top 3 as well.
Anytime I have something like with rosemary in it, I get kind of nostalgic for Thanksgiving because it truly reminds me. It kind of reminds me of sage. And it reminds me of kind of like
It's a much stronger flavor though.
It is, but it's in the same family for me, and as sage, and sage reminds me of dressing. So these remind me of dressing, which reminds me of Thanksgiving, which just makes me happy, okay? So these make me happy. But yeah, I like any of these.
Yeah, they're good. I think the Bagel Spice for me is the best one though.
But all three of these have a great flavor. White Cheddar Parmesan, Pimento, Bagel Spice. If you have a Fresh Market in your area, they're definitely worth $5 a box. It's not something you're gonna eat in one sitting, hopefully, you know, so you'll have it around for a little while.
Yeah, and even the first one we tried, it has a cheese flavor, but a lot of that bread comes through.
Yeah. So I'll have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.